Hello music lovers, music geeks, and music freaks like me. My name is Caeser Pink.
Put your mama down. Put your mama down. Put your mama down. Baby, please.
Today we're going to look at a video by the group Labelle, led by Labelle, and it is a song, Lady Marmalade. But first, please like and subscribe. It's an easy, free way to help us grow our channel. And this channel is a fundraising channel for the Arete Living Arts Foundation. All the proceeds from this channel are donated to that organization. We live in a world where most art and most music is controlled by large corporate entities. We try to create art that is speaks to the concerns of people and has more freedom than corporate art does. Anyways, let's look at Labelle and Lady Marmalade. Now this is a song that came out in 1974, kind of during the disco era, and a lot of people probably thought of this as a disco song. But in the middle of the disco era, there were also quite a few really great funk songs, and this is one of them. And it might seem a bit esoteric, but disco, the main thing about disco is that it had this repetitive beat from beginning to end. As George Clinton said, it has a big bass drum and the 1 and the 3, so even white people can dance to it. But funk is something completely different, more syncopated rhythms, I think just more interesting music. And this song, I remember it from when I was a kid. I was probably, I don't know, 8th grade when this came out, and I always loved it. And I always loved this performance, which looked very space age and a little P-funkish, mentioning George Clinton. But let's listen to it. It's a great song. Now this version of it is a little bit faster than the recorded version. The group obviously got caught up in the energy, which is fine with me. It gives a little more excitement. It's the kind of thing you don't really hear much today because there's so many backing tracks, so much is created on computers rather than played by human beings. The song is about a prostitute in New Orleans, and the first verse is very much from her point of view, and there's some French lyrics in the chorus. Apparently they mean, do you want to sleep with me? But even though that's the topic of the song, it feels very powerful and like female empowerment when I watch the song, when I hear the song. But let's continue on to the second verse. It's such a high energy performance. Both the musicians and the vocalists are so into it, and the costumes and dancing are so much fun. Let's continue. Now that whole section, I really love the way the lyrics and the music interact. The lyrics start talking about a man who I guess spent time with this prostitute, and it talks about him living a gray flannel life, but as he drives by her street, these memories of how alive he felt come back to kind of haunt him. We'll look at the lyrics a little bit later. But there's also at the beginning of, I think it was the last verse we listened to, where Patti LaBelle is so hyped up it sounds like she's speaking in tongues. And I love the way the backing vocals come in. Go, sister, soul, sister. Just a great composition and a great performance. Let's continue. Now, this performance is a little bit longer than the original recording. And now, the original recording did have the breakdown where it goes down to cowbell, kind of falsetto, and some interplay with the drumming. And I think on the album, on the recorded version, there may be horns, but they extended the breakdown into some new parts, which were really great. I just think it's a great song, a great composition, like energy and so much power. And the vocal performance at that one point, I think it's maybe the last chorus, Patti hits that super high note. Really incredible, incredible song. This song was written by Bob Crewe and Kenny Nolan. But later, there was a version made for a movie. Oh, movie about a burlesque club in Paris, and 3 of the current pop stars did a version of it. It was okay, but it didn't have the energy or the emotion that this one did. But let's look at the lyrics. Where's all my soul sisters? Let me hear y'all flow, sisters. Hey sister, go sister, soul sister, flow sister. Hey sister, go sister, soul sister, go sister. He met Marmalade down in old Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge was the name of the film I was talking about. Strutting her stuff on the streets. She said, hello, hey Joe, you want to give it a go? Getcha, ya, ya, da, da, hey, hey, hey. Getcha, ya, ya, here. Mocha chocolate, ya, ya. Creole lady Marmalade. And here's the French, which I will butcher. Foula. No, I'm not even going to try it. And then the second verse. He sat in her boudoir while she freshened up. Boy drank all that magnolia wine. On her black satin sheets where he started to freak. Getcha, ya, ya, da, da. Getcha, ya, ya, here. Mocha chocolate, ya, ya. Creole lady Marmalade. Continues, we come through with the money and the garter belts. Let him know, we bout that cake straight out of the gate. We independent women, some mistake us for whores. I'm saying, why spend mine when I can spend yours? Disagree? Well, that's you and I'm sorry. I'ma keep playing these cats out like Atari. That's pretty funny, a mix of some old slang cats and Atari, which was probably a pretty new video game by then. I never knew that lyric before. Wear high-heeled shoes, got love from the dudes. 4 badass chicks from the Moulin Rouge. Hey sister, soul sister, better get that dough, sisters. We drink wine with diamonds in the glass, by the case, the meaning of expensive taste. If you want to getcha, ya, ya, mocha chocolata, Creole lady Marmalade, one more time, come on now. Touch of her skin, feeling silky smooth, color of cafe au lait. Made the savage beast inside roar until he cried, more, more, more. And right there's like a nice dark chord change. The rhythm stays funky, but the chords lay down over that slow. Now he's at home doing 9 to 5, living his gray flannel life. But when he turns off to sleep, memories creep more, more, more. Last chorus, getcha, ya, ya, da, da. Getcha, ya, ya, here. Mocha chocolate, ya, ya. Creole mame. Now this song sort of brings back memories for me. One time I was down in New Orleans in the French Quarter. And I was talking to this guy, and he wanted to sell me something that I wanted for my girlfriend who was back at the hotel. And he kept saying, come over here, out of the crowds. And we went into, I was stupid. I was very stupid. We strolled into this projects, I guess you would call them. And he called me in between the houses. There was a little stairway there. He pulled out a knife and robbed me. And I gave him the money that was in the wallet, even though I had a couple hundred more hidden elsewhere in the wallet. To be honest, he seemed kind of afraid. And he walked away. He was walking away, in these dark streets. And it was pretty dark, and I was pretty dazed by it all, and I kind of stumbled out. And my first reaction was to kind of follow him, maybe throw a rock at him or something stupid. But then, from like half a block away, I heard him yelling like, "Don't follow me or I'll stab you," or something. I remember when he pulled out the knife, he said, "I'll stab you. I'd like to stab you." But he did look very scared. But then, when I was outside, there was a young lady there and offered me some oral services for $5. Can you imagine that? This would have been late 80s, very late 80s. $5 wasn't much, but I used to spend a lot of time down in the French Quarter in New Orleans, and kind of have a love for the culture, even though the French Quarter is not quite what it was before the flood. Anyways, that's the Labelle sisters. I don't think they're really sisters, but I don't know. But Patti LaBelle went on to have a solo career. She also played Fela Kuti's mother in a Broadway show about him. And to me, this is a classic piece of pop funk. Really great. I've always thought of covering this song, not with me singing, but with my female singer singing this one. But if you like this, check her out further. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you have any comments on this, I'd love to hear what you're thinking, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you.